Trudy Carmichael presents the one-woman show. Yeah. So, I know you guys are here. You're here to see Trudy, and instead you're seeing me, Shane Tamor. But I wanted to let you know that Trudy Carmichael is in the building, so she'll be out shortly. Out of curiosity, how many people have seen a completely improvised show? By round of applause. By round of applause, who's seen a completely improvised show? Excellent. And now, how many people, by round of applause, have seen a cabaret before? Round of applause. Okay, well, Trudy Carmichael is going to be doing a completely improvised cabaret. So that means, for the people that know about the improvised show, that everything is going to be made up on the spot. That means everything he's playing here, every note, all the lyrics, and everything Trudy Carmichael says, everything I'm saying is clearly improvised. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce everyone's favorite, or new favorite. Please welcome the incomparable Trudy Carmichael!
Hello, beautiful babies! Hello! Oh my goodness, it's so hello! It's so fabulous to see all you beautiful babies in the house today. This is my very first Edinburgh Festival Fringe! Yes! Oh, I'm so thrilled to be here. And, you know, everything, like we said, is completely improvised, from every lyric that is sung to every single note that Johnny Thorne on the keys over here plays. Yes! Fabulous. To whatever happens to my costume, my gown. Because I must divulge a little secret, because we are all instantly friends here. Right before I came out here today, the little hook and eye on the back of my gown decided to snap. So yes, there is an extra layer of danger in this show. And you may all get a little bit more than what you thought you were paying for with a little burlesque act. Because Shane tried to tape the back of my dress, this halter area, with some gaff tape or some spike tape, and it's not working. So I'm literally hanging on by a thread or a piece of a shredded tape. So anyway, now that I've overshared with you, I would love if you all would overshare with me a little bit. You know, whatever you're comfortable with. We don't have to all, you know, divulge our deepest, darkest secrets, but I'm a diva, you know, in case anybody in here doesn't know, I'm a diva, lounge singer from Las Vegas, and I love to do improvised cabarets, but I'm a different kind of diva. A lot of divas like to sing all about themselves, but I like to sing about other people as well. So, you know, for instance, you over here, I love your dress you have on. My God, that's fabulous. Looks like it's all completely intact, unlike mine. Looks like it's holding on very well. So I just want to ask you, Cheryl, we're old friends, what is something that you would like to hear about today in a cabaret? Anything on your mind in particular?
Sunshine.
Sunshine, I love that. I love that. I'm so glad we've been having a nice amount of sunshine in Edinburgh, because I was warned that it rains constantly in August, but we've been, knock on wood, we've been doing okay there. And are there any, let's see, you babies over here, do you have any, you know, favorite singers or song music genres that you tend to gravitate toward? Country, yeah. Fabulous, love it. Country's a great one. Johnny has that covered, absolutely, and so do I. I have many country songs in my repertoire. And anything else, let's see, anything else that's just, you know, been lingering on your mind, or something that you've been going through, a challenge or a triumph in your lives. Little beautiful babies back here. Anything that comes to mind. No pressure. What was it? Or over here? I mean, something like, you know, the cobblestone streets, or, you know, a very simple thing.
Baggage retrieval.
Baggage retrieval. Fabulous. Baggage retrieval, that's a good one. Well, I mean, and I will just put this out there. So we've got, you know, sunshine, country music, and baggage retrieval. If anyone can think of a title for this one-woman show, thinking of all those things, feel free to shout it out, or I will just make it up myself.
This is not my suitcase.
I love it. I love it. Fabulous. That's perfect. That's perfect. I know many a country ballad about that very thing. It's so hard up there on the range when I'm traveling about every day. I pack my suitcase until I realize this ain't my baggage. Oh, this ain't my suitcase, no, no. I packed it with all my love, but when I got it at the terminal and I opened up, oh, I saw this ain't my suitcase. Oh, I'm traveling every single place I can go, from New York City, Las Vegas, out to Edinburgh. But oh, there's so much trouble wherever I go. They lose my baggage, it's out of control. My dresses are falling apart, don't you know? Oh, and to top it off, this ain't my bag. Some people say I have a lot of baggage. And I take that as a compliment, because that makes me extra complex. Oh yes. Some people say I'm a little too much. I always overstuff every single bag that I pack. But I say, oh, this ain't my suitcase. Oh, I try every day. Oh, I packed it with so much love and attention, threw in all my absolute affection, but don't you know, this ain't my suitcase. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. That was a fabulous talk. I just love that. I'm so brilliant, and that's what everybody loves about me. And, you know, it's so overwhelming, the whole process of packing for a trip, because I'm always someone who is terrified that I'm going to forget an absolutely most important ingredient in my bag. You know, like for instance, when I was packing to come here, for some reason, somebody mentioned to me, you know, on your day off, go to the beach. Go up to where the beach is. Where is the beach? There's beaches here. Is it?
Portobello.
Yes, right. And so I'm envisioning it's going to be 85 degrees, sunny, tropical breezes. I don't know why, that's just what comes to my, well, I do know why, because usually when I go to the beach, that's what is happening. There's tropical, balmy breezes. But, you know, I think, is it farther? Which direction is it? Is it south or north? It's north, so it's even farther north.
Yeah.
So how does that work exactly? Do people go to the beach and wear a swimsuit or a bathing suit? Or do you just kind of bundle up and walk around and enjoy just being by the water and the breezes?
Coat and hat.
What is it?
Coat and hat.
A coat and hat, right? You have to bundle up for that beach. Because I packed a bathing suit. No, I'm not going to be using it, am I? No, I packed something.
Just stick to the
completely-
hotel spa.
Unless I go to a hotel spa.
Yeah.
Can we talk later, Alice? Because I would like the name of good hotel spa where I can just, you know, get a massage and, do you like how I said massage? You know, just relax that way. So I had a completely different picture for the beach, and I packed many sundresses for, you know, just, I don't know, when I was walking around not in my sequins. And I quickly found that was a mistake. Oh, it was a mistake to think that I would be wearing summer wear right here couldn't imagine how cold it really would be. It's August. Do you all know the meaning of that month for me? I come from Las Vegas, and in the month of August, it's 110 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know the Celsius, but you could literally explode into a ball of flames when you step outside in August. That's what August means to me. Yes, in August, it's all about being hot and sweaty. But here in Scotland, it's more like December. For me, a Las Vegas baby. But I'm not complaining. I know I think this sounds like a complaint, but no, I'm just relishing in the cool. I feel like I skipped straight to October. I fast forwarded to the autumn in Edinburgh. And to be honest, it's quite a relief to get out of all of that oppressive heat, because in August in Las Vegas, you're literally in hell on earth. Yes, in August in Las Vegas, you will absolutely die if you leave your house for more than 10 minutes. That's my August. It's so true. And you know what? I also spent a lot of time in New York City, which is even worse than Las Vegas, because at least in Vegas, it's dry heat. By the way, has anybody here been to Las Vegas? Oh, okay, fabulous. So you know the dry heat. And what time of year were you in Vegas?
4 years.
You were in Vegas for 4 years? You lived there for 4 years? Oh, fabulous. And when did you, so you're not there anymore?
No.
Okay, when did you leave? When did you say, I've had enough?
Oh, 6 years ago.
6 years ago. Okay, well, did you enjoy your time in Las Vegas?
Absolutely.
Where were you? Were you in Henderson and Summerlin? Or?
Golden Nuggets, Fremont Street.
You were living in the Golden Nugget? Are you a high rolling superstar?
I'm a bankrupt producer.
Did you gamble too much and that's why you're bankrupt now? Okay, that's another story. Well, I would love to hear all about it. But I will just make it up as I go along. I was living in the downtown Las Vegas scene, the old school. The Fremont Street was where I needed to be. All the casinos knew me and was the biggest card shark around. And I played every hand that I had until I drove it all into the ground. But I'm still very happy now, and I've had enough of Las Vegas. Oh yes, I made a choice now. Oh yeah, I'm leaving Las Vegas. I took the house for everything that I had, and then they got just a little bit mad, and so I said, it's time for me to leave Las Vegas. By the way, you said you were a producer? a bankrupt one, but what if we went into business together, huh?
Sounds like a plan.
I think so. I mean, I'm standing right here. I've got this fabulous show that I'm doing, and I think together we could make a really good team. I could fill up your coffers just like a dreamer. Let's put our heads together and fly like two birds of a feather. Oh, even though you had enough of Vegas town. Hey, baby, I'm just saying it's never too late to turn that around. Even though you left Las Vegas, oh, you left Las Vegas, oh, you said, I think I've had enough of this two-bit dice rolling town. It still has its charms, even if you left up in arms. Oh, you might want to go back to Vegas. You might think about going back to Vegas. You may consider it. I'm making an offer. Go on and take it, just if you wanna go back to Las Vegas. I'm just saying, baby. Food for thought. I love you guys over here. I love your games. It's fabulous. Who are you, by the way? Do I know you?
No,
No.
but we know each other now.
We do know each other. Richard and Thomas? That's your names now.
which is which?
What was it?
Which Richard and Thomas? Just
Which
so we
is
know.
which? For some reason, you were Richard and you were Thomas.
Okay, right.
Yes. So now feel free to introduce yourselves to each other and other people as Richard and Thomas
Thank you very
for the
much.
rest of your time here. Yes. So, I mean, I'm just, really, that's a true offer. We can write it on a napkin, or just a handshake, you know, it doesn't have to be a written contract with me. I'm easy. I'm easy. And as I was, you know, dealing with that deal, I was dealing with what's happening behind me with this dress. So how's it looking? Is it looking okay?
Yeah.
Woo, it's looking fabulous, thank you. So, I mean, you know, there are always so many hands to play in Vegas. And it's truly a fabulous town, but there are so many ups and downs, and sometimes you need a change, and I felt like I needed a change as well. After all, when you do the same thing over and over again, expecting the same kind of result, that's the definition of insanity, am I right? So I decided to pick up and leave for another city, a different kind of energy altogether. It was a place that I had dreamed of for so many years, but I had been afraid to take that step until finally I decided I'm going to New York. I'm going to New York. Oh, the city of dreams and lights. I'm going to New York. I'm going to New York, where I can make a name for myself somehow. Of course, there are a lot of babies like me who are getting off the bus every 5 minutes at a time, you see. Every single one of us carries in our suitcase a hope and a dream. And sometimes you never get your luggage back when you put everything in it. Oh, but I was going to New York. I was going to New York City. I had to take a chance on myself. I had had that dream for so very long, I couldn't back down from it. I was going to New York or bust. That was what I had to do. So I made friends with some of the local people, and I was able to sing to them all my sorrows, all my fears, and eventually, well, not eventually, I'm still fighting. I'm still clawing, I'm still gnawing at the people to give me a chance to make it. I mean, I know who I am, I know myself, but there are still people who have any idea who I am. If you can imagine that, Thomas and Richard, they don't know who I am in New York City. When I went to New York City, even though I'm so darn pretty, they just didn't care. Oh, in New York City, I was just another number, a face in the crowd. But I still love that stupid, dirty town, even though it's hotter than hell in August. New York. Thank you, babies. As you can see, I've really traveled around quite a bit. My suitcase has seen a lot of mileage. Suitcase may be a metaphor for my actual body. But I also do have a literal physical suitcase that I drag around from town to town, filling it with sequin gowns that are hanging on by threads. And some people say to me, "What a rootless existence you must have, Trudy, just flitting around all over the place. Don't you want to ever just settle down and put down roots somewhere and start a family?" And I say, "Babies, how judgmental of you to say that to me, first of all. And second of all, I love my life. I like experiencing new places, new people, new purpose. Because in my mind, if you don't, why do you have to commit to one place your whole entire life? Variety is the spice of life, am I right?"
Yes.
Yes, amen, sister friends. Amen. I don't need just one thing or one path. No, I can take a lot of different roads. I can go where I want to go, wherever my feet want to take me. Oh, I don't need to subscribe to a particular subscription. No, I don't need to fit your perfect description. Oh, if I want to take the path less traveled, well, who are you to judge? No, I'd like to live my life the way that I want. Oh yeah, I'm gonna live my life how I see fit. I'm gonna live my life, gonna live it. I'm gonna be myself, gonna be it every single day. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do how I want it. I'm gonna see everything that I want to. Oh, don't judge my life choices. I don't judge yours. No. I'm gonna live life how I want to. I'm gonna be the hell how I need to. After all, we only have one life to live. Oh yeah. And if I happen to see you traveling down the road, hey, maybe we can, grab a cup of coffee or a martini. Who knows? Because you gotta follow your heart. not your itinerary, baby. I mean, take your time, do what you need to. In my mind, there's no hurry. I'll live my life how I want to. Oh, gonna be who I need to. I'm not gonna be afraid to make no mistakes. Oh yeah, I'm gonna live my life how I want to. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna do everything that I need to get by. Thank you very much. I mean, it's just, I think life can be so interesting, and everybody has their own path that they're going to take. And, you choose the people that you want to travel through this life with. Sometimes they choose you. I mean, look at you babies. You look adorable together, by the way. How fabulous. Where are you from, by the way?
London.
You're from London?
East London.
East London, fabulous! I love London. That is on my bucket list of places to perform. So, do you happen to be a producer as well?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay, if you know any producers, we'll exchange contact numbers after the show. And, this is also what I like to do. I like to pawn myself to each and every audience member during, after, and before the performance. So, anybody has any special contacts, please see me after the show. Because I'm quite desperate for them. This is what I came here for, to sell myself to all the beautiful babies of Edinburgh Festival Fringe. And how am I doing so far?
Very well.
Thank you so much, thank you. Well, so again, back to what I was saying about life and luggage and baggage. Everybody has a little bit of baggage. Sometimes it's a carry-on. Sometimes you have to check it. Sometimes you have to check yourself. Do you understand my metaphors? Good. So, when you are by yourself, you can just do things as you want to. But if you're in a relationship, whether it's romantic or not, friendships or romantic relationships, I always try to be a good co-pilot, a good friend, and realize that, sometimes I guess I do have to compartmentalize certain feelings, certain emotions that I have, to make myself a best version of myself so that I can have a successful relationship with that person. So, here's another country number by Dolly Parton.
Oh, there's a lot of different kinds of baggage in life. Some of it big and some of it small. Some you have to check and some's carry on. But all of it needs to be handled with the utmost care. Otherwise, you may find you don't have very many friends. Oh, check your baggage at the door. Oh, check your baggage at the door. 'Cause if you don't, you're gonna find no one's gonna wanna be your co-pilot. Oh, I've been on many, many different roads. Some of them long, some of them kind of short. But many things that I've learned is that I have to check myself sometimes. Oh, 'cause if I don't, then nasty parts of myself come out. And I find that I'm gonna just scream and shout. So I say, don't forget to check it out and check yourself. Oh, check your sisters and your brothers. Oh yeah. Oh yes, my babies. Check your baggage at the door. And you may think, what am I doing this for? I'm doing it for the other person, so that they can love me in return. Check your baggage. Everybody, check your baggage. Check your baggage. Ooh, check your baggage at the door. Check your baggage at the door. Ooh, Jolene, Jolene, you don't know what he means to me. What your baggage means to
Thank you so much. Yes, you know, being a Las Vegas performer, you have to have variety, and so that is a party trick. Is some Shane is losing his mind back there. That's Shane Tamer back there, babies. He always likes to pimp me into doing vocal impressions, and so I just pimped myself. It just felt right, you know. It just felt appropriate as my dress is falling apart. But do you want me to give me more tape, Shane? You sure? Sure, more tape. Come back up here.
Alright.
Give it up for Shane, beautiful babies. Yes.
Go on, Shane.
Look at him. Look at this hero of a man. It's completely gone. I'll show you all. Look, it's completely gone. I just need a dress made of tape like Lady Gaga. And then maybe we'll be okay. Oh, how much more time do we have to fill? Okay, we've got about 10 minutes to go, so I have to just 10 more minutes to have this tape. Is that Scotch tape?
Yeah.
Scotch tape?
How appropriate.
I've never been in a place where Scotch tape was more appropriate. Yes. I hope I didn't offend people with that joke. We're so close to being done. I don't want to lose the audience at this point. Is that going to hold?
For 10 minutes.
For 10 minutes, we have 10 minutes worth of tape. No, it's not doing it. Okay, forget it. Okay. Never mind, Scotch tape. You let me down! Well, I do, despite the failure of Scotch tape, I will not hold it against the whole entire world of Scotland. Oh my goodness. Thankfully, I packed many other dresses. I had a carry-on suitcase that I packed my precious sequin gowns in because I was hearing of all the tumultuous baggage problems and cancelling of flights and runways melting because of the heat. There's heat in August in places just south of here. How's it in London?
Hot.
Right. Yes, you were having crazy scorching blowing heat. Oh, so yes, but how nice is it to be up here?
Lovely.
Isn't it fabulous?
Fabulous.
All right, maybe I'll take a day off though and go to London. Is there a beach in London that I can go to and use my bathing suit?
Go on the Thames.
Go on the Thames. I don't want to swim in there. That's as bad as the Hudson, isn't it?
Well,
And what is it? Worse? Oh, okay. So I'll stay away from that. I mean, yes, there are people that go kayaking on the Hudson or paddleboarding, and I always think, are they going to be okay after they do that? Because there is I feel like there might be some toxic waste in those waters. I do love the idea of that though, but where can I escape to? Where I can wade in some cool waters. Well, there's out there by the beaches, there's cool waters. No, just warm waters. Warm waters around here, not the Thames. I don't even have a bathtub at my Airbnb. But that's okay. Were you volunteering your oh no, you were okay. I thought you were raising your hand saying, I have a bathtub. Come to my place. all right. I mean, you know, we've got that deal of whatever it takes. I do love a tropical escape from time to time. But the more I think about it, the more I'm so relieved to be here in the nice cool embrace of Edinburgh. There's only 2 syllables, right? Well, 3. Edinburgh. There we go. Edinburgh. I was told about that as well. Pronouncing it Edinburgh. I mean, it's such a beautiful place to be. Although nobody told me about all the stairs. So many stairs, so many steps, so many steps are here. How did you hide this from me, everyone? No one told me there were stairs. Do you see my shoes? They don't go well with stairs made of cobblestones. Oh, I feel a little bit overwhelmed, a little betrayed. But that's okay. I'll just put on my Chelsea boots and walk around the cool, beautiful, breezy streets of Edinburgh. The other thing I didn't know about Edinburgh is how I would really hear bagpipes every day. I thought people were exaggerating. Maybe it's just because the tattoo. Is it because of the tattoo that I'm hearing bagpipes every day from my bedroom window at random times in Edinburgh, the cool breezy streets of Edinburgh. I do love it though. I mean, and also it hasn't been overwhelming, like right by my head or anything. It's been coming over the castle walls, I think. The beautiful castle, which I happen to have a fabulous view of from, there's like a terrace. I'm at an Airbnb and there's a terrace we can go out to. And the one other thing that they've been doing, which is alarming, is the past couple of nights at, what was it, Shane? Was it
11 p.m.
11 p.m. or 2100, what, no, 2300, 23 people say that, right? 2300? They have been setting off the loudest fireworks I've ever heard in my entire life. They're fabulous, they're beautiful. Just bursts, for about 5 minutes they set them off, and again, we were in our apartment last night, and all of a sudden we thought we were under attack. It was loud booms. Actually, the first night that we experienced it, we were walking along the street, I think on our way. We were rounding the corner from Old Town, where they have that big area with the beer gardens and things. And we were rounding the corner, and we nearly crapped our pants because it was just boom, boom. It was unbelievable, reverberating on all the buildings around us. This huge sound. And we really jumped out of our skins. But then we finally emerged around the corner and we saw it. Beautiful bursts of light, beautiful fireworks in the sky above the battlements of the castle. Oh, the torches were all alight, even though we were filled with fright. When we saw her, we were just in awe of the fireworks above the castle. Oh, it was so loud, so many booming sounds, but we composed ourselves in time enough to not scare the other people around us. And then there actually formed quite a nice little crowd who were gathered to also see what the heck was that sound. Oh, the fireworks above the castle. Those bursts of light, those shards of light were over the battlements. Oh, those fireworks. We were glad it was only fireworks and that we weren't actually at war. Oh, it's amazing. It's super magical. Beyond any fairy tale dream I could have ever had. I feel like, I'm sorry to say this, I hope you don't get mad at me, but it was a scene out of Harry Potter at Hogwarts. Does everybody hate that reference? Do you resent that reference? I mean, I'm an American, I can't help myself. But the fireworks, oh, those fireworks, booming and blasting and exploding out the battlements. Oh, those fireworks, oh, those fireworks. I said, I'm never packing my suitcase and leaving this town. Thank you so much, ladies. Oh, please give us another hand for the fabulous Shane table. Let's hear it for the fabulous Trudy Carmichael, please. And all of you babies, please, my goodness, this is a crazy time. I'm so happy. I'm so thrilled to have more than 2 people in the audience. You've been a fabulous, fabulous audience. Please tell your friends, your enemies, your producer friends, your neighbors, your other enemies, anybody that you can. I'll give you flyers if you want a flyer for me, everything. But I really appreciate you all coming today. And I am Trudy Carmichael, and I always will be. Good night! Woo!
Thank you. Well done. That was awesome, gorgeous.
Oh, thank you so much.
Again.
Oh, praise the Lord. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Miss Fremont Street.
Yes, Miss Fremont Street.
Pretty much, right?
Well, my family moved to Vegas
All right.
years ago, maybe in summer now.
All right.
We moved out from Philadelphia.
Amazing.
That's where
Great
I
job.
live.
That was awesome. You were
Live
perfect.
in New York.
Thank you.
My parents
You
live
were
there.
just amazing on the keys.
So that's the last thing.
I've been doing it for a long time, my friend.
Well, there aren't many people that can do what you do.
No, there aren't.
That is
true.
impressive.
That's very true.
Because, you've got to get...
I haven't met anyone else. Sorry, I don't know your name, but yes. I've been doing it.
Yeah, well, my fault for complimenting you. I guess I started it.
I felt my energy flagging a little bit, but I was very impressed.
Thank you so
by,
much for coming. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Nice
Great
work,
job.
Thank you. That was so much fun, John. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, how did that feel?
Yeah, good. Yeah.
I mean, you were doing I felt like you were, picking it up when it seemed like appropriate for a song.
Yeah.
I also love the underscoring. That was
The
really
underscoring
good.
is, it's key, because then it's like,
I know.
underscoring.
So then just you're lock in some harmonic kind of
Exactly.
feels and some
Yeah.
rhythms and grooves, and then you don't have to.
Right.
Yeah. That's
So
perfect.
what are you going to be out?
We have to go in a minute. Oh no, I think we have 5 minutes. We've got
There's
6
a
minutes.
stool.
Oh, there's...
Oh, what's that bigger?
Is
Is
that a
that the bigger
preferred one?
bench?
Yeah, I'll use that stool tomorrow.
Okay, cool. And
It's
I
still
guess
here?
Should we just put this right back there? Okay.
Right back there.
Let me take it off.
Take that off Well, we have 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
Which
Okay.
is good. And yeah, I would wear this dress, but I need to get a safety pin.
Yeah.
So I can
It was
Sorry.
on the last thread when I put it on there, but I thought it was going to stay for the for the duration. But
Yeah.
then it broke. That was hilarious how broken it was.
It's just totally. Yeah.
You think it's going to fit on the other side of that?
Yeah, we'll just slide it.
Scoot up in there. Okay.
We'll just slide. It'd be great, yeah.
Let me just kind of gather my stuff.
Cool. Do you have some friends in, or?
We don't know anybody.
Oh, well done, well done. You might start getting the old gay crowd.
Hopefully, yeah.
Pretty much
Demographic, yeah.
But
You
I
say
did,
gay
two
anymore?
people that I flyered came.
Oh,
that-
great.
Yeah, I
good.
flyered up and down, and they said, hey, they even said that. They was like, hey, you came at just the right time. Told us at just the right time.
Cool, man.